With so much to do, Emily's forgotten about a pan she's left on the hob, and it's on the brink of bursting into flames.
Emily, no, don't move it, don't move it, don't move it. If you see smoke that thick, you're about to blow up. If you're about to blow up, stop the oxygen getting into it, otherwise it'll just ignite. What are you cooking for us, Johnny?
I'm going to do a stuffed pork fillet, just sage and onion stuffing, just wrapped in the pancetta, and that's going to sit on sweet lentils, which have been done in cider. And then I'm going to do like a carbonara.
Johnny, today, these two dishes, how are you going to elevate them from what we'd expect to eat at home to what we're going to be now eating in Johnny's place?
Wee things like the spaghetti needs to be cooked properly. It's not overdone by 5 minutes, it's not underdone. The lentils, again, they're not something that people use on an everyday basis.
Do you believe in your own style now, Johnny?
Absolutely. By focusing on concentrating on what I do well, it seems to be making a difference for me.
Johnny's got his piece of pork with the lentils. Fantastic. Rich, big, full of flavour. Absolutely brilliant. 15 minutes left.
With so much to do, Emily's forgotten about a pan she's left on the hob, and it's on the brink of bursting into flames.
Emily, no, don't move it, don't move it, don't move it. If you see smoke that thick, you're about to blow up. If you're about to blow up, stop the oxygen getting into it, otherwise it'll just ignite. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You've got 5 minutes, guys. One minute. Time is up. Down your tools, please.
James has made a pork and sweet vegetable tartlet and pork stuffed with spicy fruit chutney and creamed cabbage.
The idea was to do two completely different dishes with your fillet of pork, and you've most certainly managed that. I enjoy the flavours, and they're sweet flavours. The concept of sweet potato, butternut squash, pork and apple combination, absolutely right. Does it really need a piece of pastry? I really like the look of this dish. The first texture I got was cream on my tongue. And when that went, what I was left with was very, very moist pork with spicy, tangy fruit and crunch of delicately cooked cabbage, which is delicious. But the cream scared me. I like the flavours of the spice. I like the flavours of the fruit. I don't like the cream of the cabbage.
Yeah. My problems is that I overkilled the lily and I was tipping the cream in, and I just thought you didn't need that. But I did.
Johnny has made pork and mushroom spaghetti carbonara and sage and onion stuffed pork fillet on cider puy lentils and cabbage.
We asked you to create two different dishes.
Yeah.
Show your versatility, show your skill. Now look at your two dishes, and both of them I want to really eat.
Okay.
The flavours are really good, because the sage stuffing is not overpowered. The lentils are flavoursome. The red cabbage is lovely and crispy and slightly sweet, and the pork flavour still comes through. The pork is overcooked. It's slightly dry, but this is a dish for me that is actually showing a real skill, Johnny. I love that apple sharpness that comes with cider running through the soft cabbage and those lentils. I think that's wonderful. Right, Johnny, let's move on. Well seasoned, all well cooked, all lovely and moist. It tastes good. Creamy, slight cheesy, crispy and salty from the bacon. Really, really good tasting plate of food and really, really moist pork. And not a single problem or issue in the whole plate.
I could not have done this 4 weeks ago.
Emily's never cooked with pork before, but true to form, she's created an experimental pork mousse with parsnip puree and pickled apple, and pork loin wrapped in pancetta with piquant sauce.
You have done two very, very different dishes. Versatile, absolutely, but it's the mousse that scares me. The pickled apple is sharp. The parsnip is lovely and sweet and creamy.
Unpleasant because it is so grainy, but the tang of that apple is gorgeous.
Your flavours are bang on. It's just a bit dry.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with the mistakes I made. It was pretty minging, the pork that I put out. The mousse was a complete disaster.
Good day today, guys. Thanks very much. That task today is seriously tough. These guys want to make it a professional world, they are going to have to work like this. This is what it's all about.
They showed versatility. Very, very impressive field of three.
Emily's concept, I think, actually is right. You look at the way the dish is designed. The time it takes in her head to get that together is brilliant. The girl gets the idea of what goes together.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the concept today and the design of Emily's food. There was a problem with the execution. She's not used to handling the pork.
That mousse was not right. It just wasn't right.
Today, my sort of inexperience really showed. And I think that I'm really going to have to, step up my game in order to, carry on and progress.
What about James, then?
I think his tart was good. I think it was flavoured really, really well.
Cooked well, tasted great. Forget the pastry, James.
James's pork with the paprika and the dried fruit inside was lovely. Then he cooked the cabbage in cream.
The little mistake like adding cream can completely destroy his dish.
I was going to leave the cream out, and I don't know why I didn't. And I did I'm an hour about it today, and I should have just listened to my instincts instead of sort of trying to overdo it.
The chutney, however, was really, really good. It was rich, it was deep, it was fruity, and that's why James is one of our finalists. Shall we talk about Johnny? Bowl of spaghetti and that pork were the two most restaurant-saleable plates of food in the room. I love the idea of that pork with the sage stuffing in it, but it wasn't quite moist enough.
I love that spaghetti dish. Perfectly cooked spaghetti, really moist bits of pork, absolutely perfect dish.
Such a good day. I think it's put me up a couple of places as well where I maybe thought before I was lagging behind. I don't think I'm lagging behind anybody now.